Hi, I'm Annette Piper, founder and CEO of Vision to Reality Training and your host here at Discover Your Purpose TV. Now, discovering your purpose is really just part of the equation. Here at Discover Your Purpose TV, I'm going to teach you how to not only discover your purpose, but help you really define it down so that you know what it is right off the top of your head, align that with your passion, and help you get profits in your business. Does that sound good? Well, let me tell you a little bit about how Purpose to Passion to Profit started, because that's the name of my system, and I want to share with you just a little bit of history behind that. I started my first business back in 2002. About 2000, I had a relationship crisis that sent me scurrying into the personal development field to try and get some help for myself and discover a little bit more about who I was and how I could transform what was going on in my life. And while studying in personal development for my own needs, I discovered I had a real passion for it. I really loved the thought of helping people grow and change in their own lives, because I was finding so much help for my own life. And so I was laid off my job after 21 and a half years working for a semiconductor company in engineering, and I started my own business. Well, I didn't know anything about business. All I knew is I had a passion for helping people. Even when I worked at the semiconductor company, it seemed like everybody was always coming into my cubicle to ask me questions and advice and share what was going on with them. And the more I studied personal development and wellness, the more information I was able to share with them. And I just had a passion for it. I loved it. And so when I was laid off my job, I knew it was an opportunity for me to start my business. So I did. I started a business. I didn't know anything about business, and I got into some trouble with that. Of course, I got myself out there, started getting some clients. I went back to school and got a degree in psychology and a minor in fitness and started bringing in some clients, but I was going into debt trying to build this business, and I really didn't know what I was doing. So after a couple of years of running the business, I ended up taking a job. I wasn't making enough money in my business to cover the debt that I'd incurred, and so I took a job. And the job I took was actually doing business and wealth coaching. And as I continued coaching for another company, I continued to go into debt as well, because I was still trying to run my business as a full-time business on a part-time basis while I was working. Yet, while coaching, and as I started learning more about wealth development principles and business building principles that I was coaching, and as I developed my skills to be a better coach in business, I realized that I had done it all wrong. And so during the 3 years that I was coaching there, I started to see patterns. I started to see patterns in people and how they were starting their business, how they were building their business, and also learning from some of the top mentors in the country on how to build a business the right way. And the program I was coaching, it was a fantastic program. I loved coaching it. It got me on the right track as well as many other people. But there was one component that was missing from that program, or two components I should say. First of all was knowing what your purpose is, and also doing business in what you were passionate about. See, the thought of that business was more along the lines that if you should start a business in what you were skilled at, and then the passion would come when you started making money. And it's a great philosophy, and I saw that worked for a lot of people. But I also saw it not work for many other people who were tired of doing what they had been doing all along, and they were looking to change that. A passion in something like starting a restaurant or becoming a coach, or even getting involved in multi-level marketing, which of course you need to develop a little bit of sales and networking skills to do that. And so I realized that there was a big component missing. I also know that when you're running a business, if you know what your purpose is, you can be on purpose with that business. And when you're on purpose, you're not compromising your values, you're feeling good about what you're doing, you're contributing to the world in a big way. And so that's one thing that's really key to me, is helping you become a conscious entrepreneur. And of course, starting a business is great, but what about a business you're already running? If you already have a business, that's who I want to talk to. How is that working for you? Are you online with your purpose? Are you doing what you're passionate about? You know, when you think about, you know, the passion will come when the money comes, that, to me, that's a little bit of a fallacy, because if you think about how many people are out there working a job, they're making money, but they hate what they're doing. They're working for the weekend. That's all they're doing. They go to work, they go through the motion, they do what they've got to do. They may put in a little extra effort because that's who they are, but they can't wait for the weekend. They can't wait to get out of there, right? Because they really don't have passion for what it is that they're doing, even though they're making money. I think it's much better to live a life that you're doing what you're passionate about, doing what you love, and making money doing that, and being on purpose, and knowing that you're contributing to the world in a big way. And that's what I want to help you do and create. And so by everything that I went through in my business, and trying to grow my first business, and going deep into debt, and coaching for another company, and seeing how that all played out, helping people create their own business, and also studying with other top mentors and leaders in success and business development, I created purpose2passion2profit.com, which is a place that you can go and get a audio download as my gift to you, to help you align with your passion, really nail your purpose, align with your passion, and get profits in your business. And I'm excited to be able to take you into that realm in your business and become a conscious entrepreneur, and really help change the consciousness of the world, in the business world. And that's what I'm passionate about, helping you achieve those goals and create the profits and the business that you truly desire. So make sure that you go to www.purpose2passion2profit.com, get your audio download as my gift to you, get started on that path to discover what your purpose is, and I'll be sharing more and more ideas, skills, tools, strategies to help you really create the business of your dreams. This is Annette Piper. Have a great day.